A delicious feast served by the ancient poet. Our mind pictures a feast as that which triggers our taste buds, one that is served on occasions like marriages and thread ceremonies, constituting a sumptuous variety of dishes encompassing the 6 flavors of sweet, sour, salty, bitter, pungent, and astringent, served as a lavish dinner. A delicious feast not only confers sensory satisfaction and fosters the body, mind, and intellect, but also generates extrasensory satisfaction. Partaking pure food that is prepared and served with a sincere and guileless mind cleanses our vitals, steadies the intellect, and relieves us from our worldly bonds to experience communion with the Self as proclaimed by the Chandogya Upanishad. When the feast served by an ideal housewife is capable of leading to self-realization, we can very well speculate on the feast served by the saintly householder, sage Valmiki, after him having savoured the sweetness of Rama Rasayana. A host not only serves his guest with flavoursome dishes, but also takes care of his guest's accomplices. In the same way, the ancient poet Valmiki satisfies the self as also the senses. Through his delicious feast, Ramayana, he achieves this with the 9-fold sentiments of Shrungara or love, Hasya or laughter, Adbhuta or wonder, Karuna or sorrow, Raudra or anger, Veera or heroism, Bhayanaka or fear, Bhibhatsa or disgust, and Shanta, tranquility. Just as the rivers finally merge in the sea at the end of their course, all the 9 shades of emotions get finally immersed in peace, Shantarasa. Our highly venerable Sri Ranga Mahaguru, while portraying the nature of Navarasas, extolled Shantarasa as eternal. It is serene, changeless, pure and stainless, like the sky. In comparison, other rasas are transient in nature, resembling splinters of clouds of varying colors floating across the sky. Shantarasa represents the silver screen in a theatre. Just like the silver screen remains unaffected by the presence of the colors of various projections presented on it, the form of the Atman or the Self too remains undeterred by the occurrence of the other rasas and continues in its default state. The gratification by Navarasas should not only envelop the body and the senses, but also lead us to delve deep into the ocean of rasas, the Rasa Purusha, as enjoined by the Upanishads through the statement Raso Vai Saha, he is the personification of rasas, and stabilizes in that state. It is only then that it can be ensured that the contentment with rasas is complete in all respects. As imminent in the analogy, squeeze the lemon to the fullest. The Ramayana of the master poet can very well be a representative or realistic example of the foregoing discussion as per the conviction of those who have experienced the epic in its full glory. The Rama Karunamrita shloka शृङ्गारं क्षितिनन्दना विहरणे वीरं धनुर्भञ्जने कारुण्यं बलिभुङ्मुखे अद्भुतरसं सिन्धौ गिरिस्थापने हास्यं शूर्पणखामुखे भयवहे बीभत्समाजेर्मुखे रौद्रं रावणभञ्जने मुनिजने शान्तं वपुः पातु नः, which portrays Sri Rama as the Lord of the Navarasas, is highly popular. And how these Navarasas manifest themselves in the life of Sri Rama can be portrayed with the help of this shloka.